Another edition of Xperience Sessions right here on indigomusic.com. And joining me right now are band members of one of the most iconic, I would call, rock bands back in 1990s, early 2000s, and later in 2010 onwards. I'm talking about Motherjane. John, welcome to indigomusic.com.
Thank you. Thank you, Rohit.
John, literally, I have grown up listening to the tracks from Motherjane. And for me, it was always, I used to tell people about Motherjane, Bombay Rockers, and, that era of some of the fantastic artists and bands that came out that time. Now, from being in a college band to now being global performers, how was this journey for you and your band members?
It's been a good journey because, we had a lot of drama also that happened in between.
Right.
But I won't complain because, it's always very exciting. It's a really good ride we have till date.
Right. Now, you guys have won so many awards till date, right? And as a musician or as a band member, you always have your eyes on a particular award. Is there any one particular award that you, as a band member of Motherjane, would want to get your hands on?
Actually, personally speaking, I'm not very interested in that kind of format because if you look at it, it's a music is a thing because it's art, no? So art is a very subjective matter. So I don't think it's fair to judge. It's like this band is better than the other band. It's like judging between two different forms,
Right.
Even if it's the same genre or whatever. So so I'm not very keen on that game, and all these awards that we have got till date, that happened, and okay, let's go get it, and that's it. So actually, if you ask us, none of us are very keen on any awards. Actually, our frontman sometime back he used to say that Grammy is our next stop.
Right.
But right now, if you ask me, I don't have any expectations. Neither do the band,
Right. And now I'm going to...
The best thing would be the fans.
Right. I mean, fans are, I think, the biggest award that a musician can actually achieve. Now, I'm going to put you on a spot. If you had to choose, or if you and your band members had to choose unanimously the best song from Motherjane, which song would that be?
The band and me, mine would be Clay Play.
Okay.
I think the rest of the guys, what would you guys? And the best song till date we have made.
Contacts.
Niran says Contact Sense.
Okay.
Anubhav says Evoke, and Clyde is
Contacts.
So he's also Contact Sense, which is the latest release.
Yes.
Just came out today.
Yeah, and let's talk about your third record, right? It's called 111. What is this Motherjane's third record all about? What is the thinking? What is the thought process behind this particular record?
Right. So this is more of metaphysical concepts, and I can detail it. That song called Plain Man. It's actually started with that quote by Kafka.
Right.
You heard it, there is a quote that we came across, and we started working on that song. And the music part, Anubhav had a riff. He had a song written like 10 years back, I guess.
Okay.
So he started playing it, and we thought this subject will go well with that tune, and that's how it started. And then it took shape, in maybe 1-2 months of songwriting.
Right.
So that is this. Also, if I brief you about the record, it's more of metaphysical concepts.
Right.
And we have experienced also in life.
Yeah. And your track Awoke, I heard it, and it sounds fantastic. What is this track all about?
This is also about waking up in your dream.
Right.
Because sometime back I got into this metaphysical book called A Course in Miracles. So in that book it's all about and it's in our philosophy also, the Indian philosophy. Like this is called Maya. It's like a dream construct that we are living in. So
Right.
it's all about waking up in that dream and realizing that, like, are you waking up or, like, still dwelling in the dream? So that is the whole idea behind that song.
Right. And we also have your manager Trinette with us. Trinette, who's the most hardest person to handle in this amongst the four of them?
Well, I think if you ask them, they'll probably say that I'm the hardest person to handle. So I don't think any of them are. They're amazing to work with. And Rohit, I just have one input, right? You earlier asked them to choose what is their best song.
Yeah.
I think that's like asking a parent to asking a parent who their favorite kid is.
It is, I know.
So that's a tough one. So yeah, you kind of put them on the spot there, yeah. But
yeah, and
I think they'll all agree that, especially in this album,
yeah,
every song is close to their heart, and it's they love the process, and I think everyone's gonna have their minds blown.
Yeah, and now you have selected Bangalore as your city to launch your brand new record. What can fans expect? Are there going to be any performances? Are there going to be any live gigs? What can people expect?
So yesterday was the launch of our third record, 111. It was a big day for us. And on Saturday, which is tomorrow, we have our launch gig that is happening at Fandom. It's brought to you by Skill Boxes. Yeah, and this is going to be the launch gig, and Motherjane is going to be performing here after a break. So we are all excited about it. The response has been fantastic. There have been fans of the band since 1996, people who have been following the band since 96.
Yep.
So a lot of them are going to be coming. There are going to be people spread across from all ages, all walks of life. So they're excited to be playing in Bangalore. And from the response, I think Bangalore has responded pretty well as well. And hopefully see you guys there.
Of course, yeah, we will be there because I would love to, watch Motherjane, the band, perform. John, all the best. Congratulations on your new release.
Thank you.
And Trinette, thank you so much for connecting. We will make sure we'll be there for the gig happening tomorrow at Fandom. All the best, guys.
Thank you so much, Rohit.
All right. Bye, John.